We're at Rogers Farm where we're going to dig and winterize some dahlias.
So, yeah, you probably, you want to go around it. I didn't go around that one, that's probably why I broke it.
Good morning.
Do that, get some off, and that's one of my favorite landscape ones. So she suggests to knock as much dirt off here as we can, because otherwise shake them, whatever you can get off would be good. And then less for us to wash.
Look at the spread on that road. Okay, turn toward me just a little. Turn.
Like this?
Yep.
Okay, so this is a dahlia plant that was just dug up, and most of the time you don't see a lot of the diseases on a plant until it's exposed. So with this one, this is called, I believe it's called crown gall, and it's a disease on the plant where it'll just infect the entire plant, and if it's not taken out of the ground, it could sort of spread through the soil and get to other plants. So normally we've taken the entire plant out, close our eyes if it's one of our favorites, and we have to dump it. If it lasts and remains in with your other tubers, it could start rotting out your other tubers and spread. So it's not your favorite best friend here. I would take a close look at it, try to get, you know, it's got this clumpy mess. It looks like it's like a kind of brain looking like, and it's not good. This is not the smart brain for dahlia tubers. Nice clean cut right there. It's a very strong, healthy part of the stem, and there's no giant leaves falling over. If I do find that I'm going to be wrinkles dried out,
A vacant lot.
We're in Christine's garage where they're dividing dahlias today. And they have a lot of them.
We can get in here, and any dirt, like if you can kind of push the dirt out, right? We're going to cut off all these little hairy things, because we don't store them with all these tiny roots. I don't want them to be wanting to grow. I want them to go to sleep. This tuber was harvested into just a finger with a collar with an eye, at least one eye. So that's what we planted. And it wasn't this fat. It's gotten fatter. It's better than it was. And that's what you need. That's where the eyes are going to come from, that where joint, where it comes into the mother. Okay? So the mother basically has, see this raised ridge right here?
Yes.
That's the collar.
Okay.
And if one of these breaks off and doesn't have a piece of the collar, then it's just vegetative. It won't do anything next year. And now see how I'm kind of splitting? I'm splitting a tuber, so I might come in here and just kind of cut that, because it was splitting another tuber. So now, if you look in the light here, we have some of that collar. See how they're swollen on the top?
Right.
Those are the collars, and that's where the eyes are going to come for next year. Collar there. I'm going to kind of sneak in here, and I'm just going to break that. And I don't need all this stuff. That one's kind of broken. I'm going to cut that off. I'll leave this. It's not a single finger, but I want to take off anything that might want to rot, you know.
And each one of these will look like that initial plant by next year.
Yes, that will be one of those plants. And this, I'm going to leave that, well, see there was an eye there, I just cut it off. Yeah, look at all those are on one common collar. I could cut 4 individual ones, But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a tour. All right, and these two will grow
Some
together.
of our tools are lobster scissors and a linoleum knife. What's a chicken bone knife?
Scissor.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing here. But then there's a lot of little